The man in the middle, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 4,
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's the Wizard in a 2-guard. Grant, these are 2 teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Here we go. Here's Coffee. To the left side wing. And they're on the run. He can't get that one to fall. Carr passes to Coffee. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Pittman. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Takes a 13-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Wizard passes to Coffee. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Pittman. McDonald. It's rebounded by Carr.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
Here's Coffee. It's not going to go for him. Gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Shot clock at 6. McDonald. And the Wizard pulls it down.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Pass to Coffee. Inside, the Wizard. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. To the left wing. McDonald. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Pittman. Fader on the way. It's good. Off the glass.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Here's Carr. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. The Wizard passes to Coffee. Clock at 6. The rebound by Pittman. Gone only 1 of 6 so far. Lets it go from the wing. And the Wizard pulls it down. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Cooper. Shot blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Coffee. Still without a bucket. To the paint. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Carr. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Three-pointer off the mark. Gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Fades away, and that one drops.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's Coffee. No points yet. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Pass to the Wizard. Back to Coffee. Here's Carr. Six to shoot. Three-pointer. Coffee can't get it to go.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
It's rebounded by Carr.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Coffee. He had 9 points in his last time out. Count it.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
Here's Pittman. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Fades. And Ward pulls it down.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Lays it up and banks it in. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Carr. Pass to Ward. Here's Coffey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. And he connects with a jumper. Shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. 1:19 left in the opening quarter. Down low. Cooper passes to Coffey. Here's Carr. Pass to Ward. Here's Coffey. No good on the triple.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this year.
Here's Pittman. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Pittman. And a two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Coffey. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Three seconds left. And he takes it up and lays it in. Coffey's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Fears, and it's McCullough in at the 5 spot. And that one's good.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Glenn. Pass to Fears. Shot from the low block. First shot won't go.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
And the 3 off target. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Glenn, the pass to Ward. Off target at the rim. Shooting 41% in this game. Inside. And he lays it up and in.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The visitors with the ball.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
McDonald And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved. But we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
So both teams changing it up here. And he can't hit the second. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Coffee, the pass to Ward. Pass to Glenn. Here's Coffee. Here's Glenn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Over to the left wing. McDonald. And he hits it to tie the game.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Coffee on the wing. 6 points for him. And they pick up 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Got 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's check in on the free throw shooting, the best in the league. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Pittman. And he goes in for the dunk.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Coffee. 6 points for him. To the wing on the left. Here's Ward. Back to Coffee. There's the triple. The shot off that time.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Pittman. The three. Buries it from 3. He's got 7.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Coffee. They set the screen. Pass to Ward. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Coffee. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
To the inside. Here's Ward. It's blocked. The layup misses. Gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Coffee. And he converts the layup. Coffee's got 8.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
To the wing, right side. From the arc. And Ward pulls it down.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Here's Coffee. Give him 8 points now. They set the pick. The Wizard passes to Ward. From 7 feet away. Here's the Wizard to the right side. Launches it. He can't get it to go. Gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Out to the wing. Pass to Pittman. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Here's Coffee. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting. But some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Cooper passes to the Wizard. Here's Coffee. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Takes it inside, and there it is for him. He's got 5.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Right wing. Here's Carr. Back to Coffee. Three on the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Pittman's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Here's Coffee. A minute and a half left to play in the first half. Pass to Cooper. 5 to shoot. Here's Coffee. The shot to stop the run. That shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Carr passes to Coffee. There's 48 seconds left in the second. Here's Carr. Back to Coffee. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Here's the Wizard.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Coffee. They still need this. No good there. And that concludes the first half. Up 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. Guys, how much does winning this award impact the MVP race?
Well, I'd argue the more of them you win during the season, the more it cements your case to be MVP. Wouldn't you agree, big man?
No question, Kenny. During my MVP season, I won that award 3 times. For my second Player of the Month award, everyone knew the MVP trophy was all mine.
Wait. Didn't you win one of those back in 2005, the same year that...
Looks like we're running out of time. We got to move on to our next segment.
No, sir, Ernie, the same... Remember.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Wolverines.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat, and pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. McDonald. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Shooting just 37% in the game. And it's Carr in at the 3 slot. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 7.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Coffee to the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Pittman. McDonald. Off target from outside. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Great D. Perfecting the shot, then crashing the board.
Pittman with the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Coffee. Give him 8 points now. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And, yep, it's good. Carr's got 6 points.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
McDonald. And the shot goes in.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Coffee on the wing. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Pittman. Here's Pittman. From 6 feet away. Count that one. He's got 10.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Down low. Here's Cooper, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Pittman. And the Wizard pulls it down. The Wizards got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Coffee. He's got 10. To the inside. Here's Carr. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Pittman. He's got 6. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Coffee. Pass to the Wizard. Into the lane. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. On Friday, then on Tuesday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, let's go to the stats for a moment and show you this season's steals leaders. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Coffee. 10 points for him. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Coffee's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's the pick. McDonald. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Here's Coffee. 12 points for him. Here's Carr. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. To the middle. Pass to Pittman. There's the 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Pittman's got 9.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Coffee. The rebound by Pittman.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Coffee. Inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Pittman. And Cooper pulls it down. Cooper's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Coffee. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's Pittman. And Cooper pulls it down. Cooper's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Carr. Here's Cooper. He has 6. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. McDonald sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Coffee. He's got 12. Puts up the 8-footer. That one doesn't drop. Gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Pass to Pittman. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Here's Pittman. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
.21 left in the third. 4-3. Coffee can't get it to go.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Let's go with a 3. Coffee grabs the board. Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Blocked! And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession!
Checking in from the away team. Number 40, Brandon Watson.
Pass to Ward. Can't get it to fall. Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And he stays with it. Goes back up. That shot off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Coffee. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Coffee's got 14 points for the game. 12 through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Pass to Glenn. Here's Ward. Here's Coffey. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. They've got Fears, and it's McCullough in at the 5, roaming the paint. And there's the screen to the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Here's Glenn. Back to Coffey. The rebound by Pittman. Pittman's got his 4th rebound in this one. We've played just over a minute here in the 4th. From the right block, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. Shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Glenn. Here's Ward. Here's McCullough. Here's Coffey. The rebound by Pittman. Pittman's got 5 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. From behind the arc. And Ward pulls it down. Ward's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Fears. Not going to go that time. Gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Pittman. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Fears. And a missed layup.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Glenn. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. To catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Coffey to end the drought. That one is off.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
On the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Got nothing to go so far in the 4th. They're 0 for 6. Pass to Ward. Here's Glenn. Here's Coffee. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. The rebound by Pittman.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Out to the right wing. And Cooper pulls it down. Cooper's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Fears. Here's Ward. Here's Fears. Here's Coffee. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything together.
To the left side wing. Here's Pittman. There's a screen. Pulls it in from the elbow. And Cooper pulls it down. Shooting around 35% from the field so far. Here's Ward. Pass to Fears. The shot. Can't nail the jumper.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Here's Pittman. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Coffee. Pass to Carr. Here's the Wizard. Coffee on the wing. Here's Carr. They need this. Knocks down the long J.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
McDonald. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Here's Coffee. The shot misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pass to Carr. Fades back. No good on the shot.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Here's Coffey to the paint. Here's Cooper. The Wizard passes to Cooper. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Pittman. McDonald misses the three. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Coffey into the lane. And he drives in. Carr passes to the Wizard. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Coffey. Here's Cooper. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Wolverines.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year. Here's Coffey. Down low. Here's Carr. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Assist goes to Coffey.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And the basket by Coffey. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trusting me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job whoever is hot, getting them the ball, and just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.